September 75, I was 47 inches high. Mom said by Christmas I would have a badass mother G.I. Joe for your little minds to blow. Well, I still got beat up after class, and now I'm big and important. One angry dwarf fan, 200 solemn faces a year. If you really want to see me, check the papers and the TV. Look who's telling who what to do. Oh, kiss my ass. Goodbye. Don't give me that bullshit. You know who I am. I'm your nightmare little man. Vic, you stole my lunch money, made me cry. Jane, you remember second grade? Said you couldn't stand my face. Rather than kiss me, you said you would rather die. I'm big and important. One angry dwarf fan, 200 solemn faces a year. If you really want to see me, check the papers and the TV. Look who's telling who what to do. Oh, kiss my ass. Goodbye. You'll be sorry one day, yes you will, yes you will. You shouldn't push me around, cause I will, yes I will. You will be sorry when I'm big, yes you will, you will be sorry. Yeah, now I'm big and important. One angry dwarf fan, 200 solemn faces a year. If you really want to see me, check the papers and the TV. No, look who's telling who what to do. Kiss my ass. Goodbye. Hi, my name is Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work Magic. That was a song by Ben Folds. 5. Off the Whatever and Ever Amen album. Fun album. About becoming the big shot you always hoped you would be and telling off all your enemies. We are not big shots. We are unlucky sad gentlemen, and we are going to draft for your pleasure. I think if you add for your pleasure to the end of any sentence, you can make it creepy. Try this in your day-to-day life. I mean, not at the office. I don't want to be responsible for that, but... I think we have 4 of these, so we can skip this if we want. I think we have 4 of these. Because it was part of the Rakdos stack. Magmatic Channeler. Yeah, we have 4 of them. I mean, it's still a good card. It's a B- to a C+. We might be taking that anyway. Royal Eruption, maybe a little better, arguably, than Magmatic Channeler. Royal Eruption also points us more towards Rakdos or Wizards. Magmatic Channeler is a wizard. I don't know how often we're going to be able to actually use its ability though, in a format that's pretty heavily favoring discard. I feel like Royal has more upside. This is virtual card advantage. It's never going to grow. This is just one of the best spells you can cast in the game. Virtual card advantage is generally better, I guess. And the fact that this is a thing with a tag on it, i.e. Wizard, Warrior, etc., is something worth considering. I guess we'll take the Magmatic Channeler. That Diviner's not coming back. Being able to get even one free spell out of this. It's so much tempo to get one free spell out of this, though. Like, we play it, it does nothing. We can't block with it, we can't attack with it. We have to just tap it to maybe play another card. Yeah, fuck it. Fledgling is pretty nuts. Into the Royal Domination also very, very nuts. Wow, this is just going to be like Nightmare Row for picks here, huh? Domination into the Royal. Into the Royal, B- to C+. Domination, B to B-. And what's the other one we had? Fledgling. B- across the board. Red-white can be a landfall deck. Red-white can be a landfall deck. I generally don't like the landfall deck. Lull Mage's Domination. We're not really ever casting it for the bonus in these in this combination, unless we end up in Dimir somehow. Into the Royal is the more sure thing in terms of usefulness, but Lull Mages can just win games. You saw in one of our videos we resolved it on a kickered creature that was a 5/5, and we only took it for 2 mana. Well, 5 mana, but you know what I mean. Huh. I guess we have to take this. I don't know what the correct pick is here. These are all very good. Relic Amulet, potentially a very powerful payoff if we could find enough wizards. But I think Bubble Snare is probably just the safer pick here. Bubble Snare pretty uniformly good, and we have seen drafts where we see lots of Relic Amulets. So maybe this is a little lower in the pick order for the computer than some cards. Visionary, probably the best card in this pack. Not seeing a lot of support for the colors we're in from here. We really do want to stay in these colors if at all possible, because these are all pretty high impact spells. I think we're probably just taking Vision. Expedition Diver, that's pretty great for us. We could also audible out of red if we wanted to start going into the mill deck, which would make Lull Mages a little better. But I don't see any reason to do that yet. It would be nice if another Relic Amulet comes around, but I don't think it's absolutely necessary. There are a lot of games where you're waiting on Relic Amulet and you never draw the damn thing. Or you draw it like towards the end of the game and it's next to useless. This is a fine 2-drop, I think, for this pile, but we got 2 wizards. We already want a Chilling Voice. Or Chilling Trap. Kind of happy guaranteeing we get 1. None of these are playable for us unless we are audibling out, so we will take Blood Beckoning. Rage is pretty playable. don't want to run this, but you do need 2-drops. Definitely need some better creatures here. We're not finding any wizards. Seagate Stormcaller enters the battlefield. Copy the next instant or sorcery with converted mana cost 2 or less you cast this turn when you cast it. What? What? When Seagate Stormcaller enters the battlefield, copy the next instant or sorcery with converted mana cost 2 or less you cast this turn when you cast it. When you cast it. You cast this turn when you cast it. If Seagate Stormcaller was kicked, copy the spell twice. So that gives us... Oh, Royal, Rage, Deliberate, Chilling Trap. Okay. If that weren't here, I would be taking the Bubble Snare, I think. But it's a mythic? It's a mythic? That's... okay. Alright. I don't get that at all. Seagate Stormcaller 1. Into the Royal or Bug Catcher. It's got to be Into the Royal as much as I want Bug Catcher because it's a great 2-drop. You can't leave Into the Royal here. That would be irresponsible. Into the Royal, another card that will work with the Stormcaller. Pretty good, pretty above average black cards. We are not getting enough wizards offered to us. I haven't seen any Fissure Wizards and only one Ardent. Hope we see more. Seafloor Stalker is not going to be at his best in a pretty wizard-heavy deck. Chilling Trap or Seafloor Stalker? I guess the first Stalker better than the second Chilling Trap. Veil, pretty good. Cunning Geyser Mage, a little better. I keep thinking about the 2-drop slot, and yet we keep getting these Sophie's Choice scenarios here where, like, I want all the things. We do need more wizards to just in general make the wizards potentially matter. We don't have a relic. Wow, it's like the third one of those. It's like one of my favorite cards. Just low-key, very playable. Fissure Wizard, pretty fucking great because it's a 2-drop. Squid or Ambusher? We probably want... Is the Warrior tag a little more important because we have a Seafloor Stalker? We've got a Rogue, that would be a Warrior. We've got a Cleric. Squid is nice. Ambusher is kind of an expensive squid. Huh. We could end up with a Seagate Colossus. Squid's just really good in terms of trading. So now we've got a couple 2-drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'd like 5. We'll probably find 5. Need some more 3s. Really would like to see a Royal Mage or 2. Or a Relic. We don't have a ton of ways to close it out. We've got some card advantage here. And potentially in Geyser Mage and Seagate Caller and Into the Royal. Do I want Tormenting Voice or another Sentinel here? I do like Tormenting Voice as a one-off. It is another card that could be repeated with the Seagate. We're pretty spell heavy already though, aren't we? Kind of close to even. I think the creature is more important here. If we see another Tormenting Voice, we'll probably pick it up though. Another Electromancer makes the squid pick a little worse, because if we had 2-drop Warrior into Electromancer, we couldn't have predicted that. Runnable Warrior. Oh, came back around. Surprising. I think I have 4 of these. And there are actually better things to pick here. Let's see, Riverglide Pathway. Riverglide Path. Oh, no, I don't. I don't have 4 of those. Okay. So we'll take the Riverglide Pathway and be happy we've got a 2-color card. Obviously, we would probably take Bubble Snare or Roost here. We don't have a ton of kickers, but we probably have enough that Roost would have been good. Thundering Spark Mage, Royal Eruption, Sure-Footed Infiltrator. We have 1 other Rogue, so that's not a card for us. That's a card for Dimir. Thundering Spark Mage, pretty good, but probably not as good as Royal Eruption. We've got basically like 1 Rogue, 1 Warrior, 1 Cleric. Thundering Spark Mage usually dealing 1. Thundering Spark Mage, B-, C+, B-. Royal Eruption, B- is across the board, just uniformly good playable there. Thundering Spark Mage, of course, also a wizard, making Chilling Trap and Expedition Diviner a little better. I don't think we have enough spread of types for Thunder Mage to be important. Cunning Geyser Mage, probably the pick here. I would take Seagate Colossus if it wasn't in the pack, just so I have another warrior. We did not see a single Royal Mage. The guy that lets you get a spell back. We did not see a single one, which is sad. We didn't see another Relic Amulet either. Also sad. Bugcatcher seems fine here. Plunder is a lot of card draw. It is expensive. Do we like all the creatures we're running so far? I think we do. Obviously gonna have to make some cuts. Oh. One moment. Sorry about that. That was one of many potential bands that would like to work with me. There are a few. That is still a thing that I do in the time of love and cholera. I mean, disease and death and COVID. It's a lot dicier, and I've kind of been just working, teleworking with people, like track trading and doing stuff like that to try to keep safe. But, you know, as we approach a potential vaccine day, there are some more conversations having to occur. It's a little scary, but you know, I would like to do the thing again. It would be nice. So where were we? We were heavily pondering taking Skyclave plunder. Skyclave plunder. Ugh. I don't think anything else is really good here. We might not even run this. Huh. Well, looks like we're not going to get a Royal Mage. We have decent cards here. Like, we didn't get quite enough other party support to make our Party Matters cards particularly impactful. But we did get decent stuff, right? This is what I would call a decent deck. A lot of fucking Skyclave Sentinels. Okay, so let's pare it down here. Lots of room to cut in the twos. Probably don't run Cleric if we have multiple Squids and Fissure Wizards. We've only got a couple Party Matters things, really. The Seafloor Stalker, the Electromancer, the Seer. I guess the Plunder, but we can cut the Plunder too. I'm not terribly excited about the Plunder. And even if you're casting it with just like one Wizard, it's still just a draw 3 for 5. Which seems pretty reasonable. I don't think we need the draw in this particular deck though. We do have a decent amount of card advantage engines. I guess this still hits for 3, and I'm often paying 3 to activate it because, well, the Rogue is out and a Wizard is out. Definitely don't need 3 of those. Deliberate, definitely on the weaker end of things. Don't want 2 Inordinate Rages, although 1 seems fine. There could be a turn we like go Seagate and Inordinate Rage. I guess you have to kick it to choose new spells though, or choose new targets. Is that how I'm understanding this? Or do you always choose new targets for the copies, even if it's just the first effect? Well, maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll die before that opportunity presents itself. We've got 3 warriors total. Cut Scorch Rider. Scorch Rider's the weakest of those. Need to cut a few more spells. Vision does not impress me that much. It does have the potential to miss. One, two, 3, 4, 5. We got a lot of 3 drops. So we don't want to cut the Cascade then, because we want to have a little bit to curve into here. We can cut the plunder. Card advantage is Chilling Traps, Into the Royal, Seagate, that's 4. Virtual card advantage, 5, 6. 7. 8, 9. 10, 11. We don't need this. These are tough cuts, man. How many wizards do we have? 10. Chilling Trap's going to be pretty easy to activate for the most part here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe we cut the Ambusher. Bug Catcher is probably worse than the Ambusher in this deck, right? It's really just moving away from having any party significance at all. I think we can run the seafloor because it's always going to count itself, so it's always going to be 3 to deal 3 in a bird stall situation, which makes it tolerable. We need to cut one more thing here, though. It's got to be a spell. Molten Blast? Is maybe Molten Blast the weakest thing here? Like, I like Molten Blast because of its artifact clause here. To be able to like destroy a relic or something is pretty cool, but admittedly we've already got like Bubble Snare, Into the Royal, Inordinate Rage, Royal Eruption, multiples. I guess we could cut an Electromancer too. That doesn't do a heck of a lot. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is 15 creatures unreasonable? Feels a little bit on the low side. We're going to try it. Maybe the Skyclave is worth less than the Ardent, though. I might be overvaluing the Skyclaves. Onward to failure, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a lot of 2-drops. We didn't draw any. If our opponent comes out really fast, we're going to have trouble catching up. But we can't really mold them this hand either. We can't give him a land. Pretty unfortunate there. Yeah. Could use another land here. So this tells me subtle strike. Wow, no land. No land. This could be clerics with this in here. Okay. Don't really know how it could go any other way, right? Could be Rakdos party. See, we took our... Did we take our Molten Blast out or did we leave it in? I think we left it in. We're really just giving them all the time in the world to assemble a board to kill us. But it's not like I have a choice here, folks. It's going pretty bad. Okay, it's the mirror party. He's just gonna do nothing. Well, I think we need to do this, just try to force something out. Holy fuck, dude. Couldn't draw any fucking land. Well, at least now he probably won't suspect the second chilling trap. Damn. The non-game start to show out. We have potential cards to deal with this. We will not draw them. Can't get another blue mana. Electromancer would give us up to another 3. As much as I want to keep holding the blue up, it's not letting me, so... If we had another island, we could potentially Seagate and then Chilling Trap to try to draw into removal for the Surefoot. Gotta love non-games, folks. "17 cards drawn, 1 island." Oh boy. 17 cards drawn, 1 island. No way to stop the infiltrator. I guess we can chilling trap the sure-footed. Obviously can't kill all of our wizards, so likely drawing a card here. Or getting countered by the worst card in the entire game. That tracks. That tracks with how this game is going. And we really needed the card draw too. Alright. Nothing we can do, folks. One island, pretty unreasonable. One island in almost half the entire deck. Hope your day is going better than mine. There's still time for it to turn around, right? Although, probably not. Probably not. Huh. Okay. Bronze? Okay. Okay. The dramatic pauses. Well, we've got Royal. hell. We're gonna get fucking land screwed again, aren't we? Oh man, all my games today, huh? Yep. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, let's look for a land, I guess. Oh boy. Cards, 2 land, 5.1% chance. Just having to burn card advantage because I've got nothing. Before he can get a card draw if it's the best plan. We've got a potential royal for something small. Ribbit. Okay, now we have enough land. Maybe I should have kept the mountain just to make sure I can hit kicker. Yeah. Probably find another one. He says, knowing that he probably won't find another one. Okay. That seems wasteful. I'm pretty uniformly getting bodied by Seagate Colossuses, aren't I? Another Geyser Mage, but no kicker. Should have kept the mountain. Should have kept the mountain. Something getting bubble snared? Or lull mage dominated? Yeah. If we get another land, we can take it back, which is nice. Is it worth trading one of these for the Skyclave Cleric? We've got 7 now, so we've got Royal Mage. We gotta do something. Yeah, I guess. Negated a card draw. What is with people main decking negate? I'm so fucking confused. It's like the second time I've seen someone main deck negate in best of one. You should not be doing that. Sure. Yeah, I think keeping the bluff up is worth more than extra point of damage. Yep. We're gonna keep this because we do have 2 Fissure Wizards in our deck. Top deck might kill us. Uh-huh. Well, now we're just flooding. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We not 9, so we do have 8 left. Two Fissure Wizards left. 2 Expedition Diviners. Holy fuck. Captain of Flood City. 7 land left in the deck. Okay, well, I guess we get a Ox. So this will be 8 mana. 5, 6, 7, 8. Are we only paying 2 because it's 3 less? Oh, it just automatically discounts it. Sure, sure. Okay. This is the second match where someone has played that card. That is not a playable card. Like, y'all need to stop. That is not a playable card. Should not be playing Concerted Strike and Negate main deck. Ever. Ever. I probably shouldn't have won that one. They just played really bad cards. Also, we drew all the land in our deck. Alright. 2 more to get to break even. 2 more to get to break even. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got to put in the Bob Ross codes today too. Before I forget, I think those expire like the 12th or 13th or something. I just got a new TV recently, a Samsung Q80T, like the Quantum LED one, and it's my first smart TV ever. So the first thing I did was check out what the free cable thing is that Samsung Plus is. And we found a channel that's all Baywatch 24 hours a day. And we found a channel that's all Bob Ross 24 hours a day. So we just watched Bob Ross and cooked for like 3 hours. It was very strange. Very relaxing. Very strange. Okay, so we've got 2 drop into 3 drop with likely no relevant play with the free mana. Okay. Nothing here worth killing. Nothing to really use this mana on. Sure. Okay, is that like 3 lands in a row? Okay. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 land and 12 cards. Oh, we are getting all the worst outcomes today. 9% chance. Unfortunately, we don't have another wizard, but we do have Royal Eruption Kicker mana now, which I guess is nice. Wow, he's super flooding too. Yeah, so are we. Cook the Brute. Uh-oh. Boy, I wish there were some exile effects. Jeez, you can just play both. Well, he's got card advantaged. Card advantage right out the door, folks. Lull Mages would probably win it for us if we find it. Chilling Traps would be good here. If we draw a land, we should hold it for our second potential Fissure Wizard. Fissure Wizard. Okay. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 left in the deck. Chilling Trap's a decent hit. We could pump this twice and Chilling Trap. go get targets for the Geyser Mage. I can't kill him. But I can get him to Royal Eruption level. Okay. Who wins? Just looking for a third, folks. Geez, none of our dailies line up with this. Sure. Two down, folks.
Take your marks. Set.
You two can win Geelong at home. If I keep being so insightful, I'm going to hurt my own feelings. So we've got 3 turns to draw a third land or a 2-drop. Okay. Yeah, you got me. One drop, 2 drop, 2 drop. Wow. Great aggro draw. Fissure Wizard, Seafloor Stalker. We can Fissure Wizard, hold up Inordinate Rage to trade with the Vampire, or we can Bubble Snare the Vampire here. If he draws that, our blocks are going to suck. We could also just Cascade Seer. Seems fine. Keeping the land there this time. Just gonna move that to the Highborn. It takes this whole turn. That's totally fine. So now that he drew the land, we're kind of effed. This is just a textbook aggro game. We've not had any real way to fight back. So we know this will draw us a land. That doesn't help us that much. We can Molten Blast the Cliff. Huh. None of these blocks are very good. We need to do too many things. We need to do too many things at once, and we can't do them all. I guess we'll do this. Well, I was going to say we might be able to turn the corner, but I don't think we can anymore. Don't think we can anymore. Sure, just play garbage creatures and draw perfectly. That's one way to win. Feed the Swarm, followed by Deadly Alliance off the top for exact lethal. Wow, it's better to be lucky than good. Sing along with me at home, ladies and gentlemen. It's better to be lucky than good. Deadly Alliance off the top for exact lethal. 5th land when he needed it to favor combat math. Like, everything went this man's way. Or woman's way. This person's way. I don't really have anything I want to chuck with Fissure Wizard. Huh. Yeah, let's play something fast. I guess we want the blue, but let's swing first, I guess. Oh, it's a wizard. There's Lull Mage's Domination. So we can't take it yet. Could take it in future, however. This is the all-important third win we're looking for here, by the way, folks. A win here gets us to breaking even for opening our collection up. Yep, that sucks. Huh. I think I need to do this for tempo now. So a sixth land will let us take the Kargan. That was the worst of all possibilities. That was the absolute worst thing that can happen. Yep. The absolute worst thing that could happen was Shepherd of Heroes there. We need some of our Royal Eruptions. I mean, we're racing him, we're not blocking here. Should have attacked with everything, huh? So, Royal Eruption, unkicked. This does mean we could probably swing these two in, and Royal Eruption to finish the critter. I think we're advantaged at the moment, so I think we'll do that. We've also got Chilling Trap to draw a card. If Expedition Diviner dies, it draws us a card. Like, it's all pretty good, honestly. See, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, so we could take the Felidar. We got to the third win, and we are going to reward ourselves with a cup of coffee. We'll be right back for the stunning, startling, amazing, mind-blowing, orgasmic conclusion of this draft. Well, I'm counting all the numbers between 0 and 1. I'm happy but a little lost. Well, I don't know what I don't know, so I'll kick my shoes off and run. 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 Run, run, run. Oh man, could we just get like one nice even keel game? You know, like we draw 3 lands and a 2 drop and a 3 drop, and we get to do things, and our opponent gets to do things. No, no, we cannot. that game's over. Sure. So, pretty much nothing we can draw here. I guess the Molten, the Bubble Snare. No, of course not. So now we can't attack, and we've got no way to stop getting mauled, so yeah, well, I mean, we got our 3 wins, I guess, and then we had a non-game. Once again, we mulliganed. We did not mulligan well. Our opponent has the Stone Cold Perfects, and that's all she wrote. Can't beat the rare, folks. Can't beat the rare. Especially not when you draw as bad as we do on this show. We got the 3 wins, so technically we covered our investment. We did not get the bonus packs. We did not profit. That's about as good as you can do with that draft, with that draw. There were definitely some games there where if we had drawn a little different, particularly that one we got aggroed down with exact. If we had had a 2-drop in that game, the life we would have saved would have been dramatic enough that maybe we could have swung the game back. But Magic is not a game of skill. Magic is a game of randomized probabilities, and the only skill is when 2 players of skill get draws with their respective decks that line up in a way that is skill testing. The draft itself can be skill testing, as there are a lot of micro decisions you get to make, and those decisions can matter, but often because of the nature of the game, your draft doesn't matter, the way you play doesn't matter. Like, what can I say? That's Magic, folks. And until they make a variant of Magic, which I hope someday they do, that eliminates the variance of the resource system, kind of like Runeterra, we're never going to know if the game could actually be good and fun. And I suspect that it could be. I suspect that it would be. If you didn't have to worry about land, and you could just focus on knowing that you got 1 resource a turn, and or there was some system to turn any card into a basic, something that reduced the variance, reduced the occurrence of non-games, so that there was more interaction, more sort of edge of your seat, like top decking back and forth to see who would win the game, I'd be a lot more excited about that. But for now, this is the game we have, folks, and this is the game we play. I'm Gravity Groove here for Not Safe for Work Magic. If you have enjoyed this journey through the middle road of stupid 3 wins, then feel free to like, subscribe, say hello, tell me what your shoe size is. I want to know. Mine's a 13 wide. It kind of sucks, actually. Most of the time when I go out to buy shoes, they don't have a 13, and if they do, it's not a wide. So sometimes it doesn't fit, but 14s are also a little too big. There's a lot of thoughts about this. And I'd love to hear some of yours. Also, feel free to tell me if I made some obvious punts in the draft, or there were things that you would have done differently that you think would have resulted in a different outcome. I'm a grown-up. I can take it. Thanks so much for hanging out. I know your time is valuable. Thanks for spending a little bit of it here with me. And I hope to see you again soon. Boom!